Reason I started all, Lord, she's praying on my downfall, hoping I'll never make it out of this town. She won't leave me alone. Most evenings all I do is sit at home, think about the girl I done right or wrong. She's got my heart tied in a knot. Will I make it out? No, probably not. All I got left to do is sit here and drink. Another lonely night down at the bar. 'Cause I'm getting into fights and I'm falling hard. The reason I started all, Lord, she's praying on my downfall, hoping I'll never make it out of this town. She won't leave me alone. Most evenings all I do is sit at home, think about the girl I done right or wrong. She's got my heart tied in a knot. Will I make it out? No, probably not.
Alright guys, this story here is of a 90s Mustang. A customer called me and said that he put an Eddie Bauer intake off of an Explorer on his car, and then the car ran and stalled out. He thought it was a starter, replaced the factory starter with a high torque starter, and I show up, okay? And this clean ass Mustang, man, oh, I was so sad when I saw this. So the guy routed the throttle body spacer coolant line to a vacuum hose. He hydrolocked the freaking 302 and bent rod number 4. Look at this. The rod was bent and twisted. It was smacking off the counterweight, and the rod was smacking off the sulfur ball. Piston skirt counterweight. It was, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the weirdest thing I've ever discovered. So, the customer called me, said his engine didn't run. Well, I found out what caused this issue. Somebody replaced the AC compressor over here, and it's not right. It sits too far forward. So what ended up happening was half the serpentine belt got caught behind the crank pulley. And as you can see, the carnage here. So...
How's it going, Sophia? I am here. If you guys want me to show my face, I will. I don't care.
What happened was the serpentine belt cut into the timing cover and then blew the timing belt apart. So, customer states, I had my engine rebuilt and now it's misfiring. I installed my intake myself. Find a vacuum leak. I should have known better than letting him put this on there. But, let me just tell you what he did. Well, I think we found the misfire. Heck, man. Okay, you see everything you ever did. And as you can tell, I was trying to find a vacuum leak, and the distributor moved, and it backfired through the intake, and yeah. All because of that crap.
All the mechanics' craziest nightmares. Here's a 2017 Versa. Door hinge is rocking. Yep. Here's a Honda Odyssey. Customer brought the car up and said that it just started making noise. Yeah. Okay. Now we have my infamous 10mm socket. We all know what happens to these things. To this day, I can't find it again. Customer called me and said his engine locked up. Come to find out, he put engine oil in the transmission. Definitely put that one in the wrong hole, baby. Yeah. Brand new rebuilt trans and engine destroyed. And here's my booty inside of a 1968 C10, pretending to be an LS. You guys have a good one. Like, subscribe.
I don't know, but I just looked out my door. There's an engine riding shotgun. What?
Well, my day today, 1979 International Bluebird Schoolie Bus. Right? Yes, we got the infamous 7.3 add by Navistar. Pretty power stroke, no turbo. This thing's a beaut. Oh, what's that idling? 383 stroker, 1971 C30, baby. And there's a turbo Odyssey. You guys should subscribe to the channel. Alright, back to doing a busted brake line. Yeah, it broke off right there on the frame. So, TV blasting this. Hopefully I can save the rubber hose. That looks carnage. Look at that. Look at how crusty that is. Alright guys, customer states I got a weird grinding noise from my brakes. Bro, there's no brake pad. That is caliper bracket on rotor.
It was just two lovers sitting in the car, listening to Blonde, falling for each other. Thinking orange skies, feeling super childish, no Donald Glover. This call from my mother. Like, where you at tonight? Got no alibi. I was all alone with the love of my life. She's got glitter for skin. Some call the women and some will steal the Bible.
I wasn't paying attention. Alright, so, my bad. Alright, so the engine you're seeing me building is a 1996 Ford 60 Ford Big Block, 7.5 liter gas motor. And the car next to it is a 1972 Carmen Ghia.
Some call the women and some will steal the Bible. For the sake of my survival.
Hey bro, like and subscribe, dude. Check out my channel. You'll find, look up the Ghia project. It's going to be one of my latest videos. Check it out, and that's going to be the whole story on the orange car and where I'm at currently.
Baptize me in a bottle of bean for Johnny on the vinyl.
Damn belt. Today we learned why you never buy and never start. Stay away from Walmart batteries, people. Welcome to life. For all those naysayers out there saying this ain't a motor and hasn't been apart for years, yeah, right. This ain't been apart for years. You're right, it hasn't. It's been sitting in the junkyard since it was rebuilt for like 5. But, yeah, look. Today on Brown's Engines. Engines in the truck. Impossible to do without a backhoe. Backhoe carried the engine here, cherry picker did the rest of the work. Finally, the C30 will live again. Well guys, we got a brand new engine.
Hey guys, just so you know, I am here. Like, subscribe, ask me anything in the comments. If you guys want me to put my face up, I'll put my face up. But right now I'm just kind of chilling.
And it turns out here, it looks all dirty, but this is a IROC Z28 Camaro engine from 1992. I pulled the oil pan off later on after this video and found brand new pistons, bearings, fully built roller cam setup. Now guys, $500 engine, and look what I find. I think we got a rebuilt motor. Those are brand new pistons. No roller chain, roller cam in it already. $500, got a rebuilt engine. Who would have guessed? Out of a Camaro Z28. Well, guys, welcome to more of this crazy life I live. Yeah. Well, that's your brakes. And then, clearly, we got this one. So, small black 350. Oh yeah, get this too. Everything is bad on this. You can see daylight through the valve. You can see right there, there's light shining. All right, YouTube. So this is a lifter out of a Ford 460. That's a brand new lifter. It's never been used. It will never be used. It's got a little surface rust. But you notice how this one, it says a really sharp fucking serrated edge here. Nice round cuppiness. Terrible. Then I find this. Well, that is really bad. And all right, guys, we're gonna cease today. Maybe if I can set the damn camera down somewhere safe. All right. You know you have a bad engine when there's no rocker arms, and this is the noise you hear. Well, that's a good sign. For that cylinder. I'm waiting for the gurgling. There it is. Yeah. That's a bad valve. Hi Larry, I'm making this for you. This wire hanging out, don't worry about it. This blue wire right here, this is for fuel valve. To start this thing yourself, you take this wire, jam it in your hot. You take my orange jumper wire, you touch the hot. Anybody who owns a late 60s, early 70s 350 or Chevy, or basically any Chevy small block and Fords, you need to watch out for this. It's all original, first person to open this engine up, because like it's like a James original stamp plastic timing gear wiped out the fucking valves. So there you go. Well, here's a Chevy 5.7 350 with the timing chain sprocket failure that was...
Listen, it's not that old people are bad drivers, or that young people are bad drivers, or that women are bad drivers, or that men are bad drivers. It's that the U.S. has a policy saying, hey, before you're 18, you need weeks worth of driver's ed training and hours worth of practice on the road to be a safe driver, knowing the rules of the road. But once you're 18, fuck all of that. Just go down to the DMV and just say, hey, I need to take a license test, and we'll test you on 10 things. And if you don't screw up those 10 things, you get a license. You get a license for...
This here, guys, is a 1989 International School Bus with the 7.3-liter IDI that everybody in the Ford community knows. This is the non-turbo version, pre-turbo being 89. This bad girl runs like a champ. Enjoy the music of the sound of this bad girl starting. Drive buses. Stick shift. Manny, so the other side isn't like this, but this side is. So I went in here and I tried to pry. This is your subframe I'm touching and I'm prying, right? Nothing moves. But if you come in here, Nate, can you press down on these lug nuts so I can see this move? See right here, Manny? That is broke off, and that is the bolt in place for this control arm. See how it's moving? Yeah, so we're actually detached from this part of your lower arm because your wheel is 100% separated from the frame. So I'm going to try and jack it up and see if we can't plate it back together, but this is going to fucking cause problems for you, buddy. And there's nothing I can really do about it without a frame.
Hey guys, hit the
Sorry,
like,
wish I
hit the
could do better,
subscribe
but I'm
button.
going to try my best to help you here to get it drivable. But avoid major potholes and accelerating really hard on this. Here's a little information for anybody. If you own a 1980s to early 2000s Toyotas, you gotta watch for stuff on your frame, and I'm gonna tell you why. So from the factory here, Toyota really loves to put the AC heat exchanger drip hose right onto your frame. It causes a hole here, water gets in here, and it rots out everything back here. So the story is, divert that hose and fix your frame before you snap. He needs to take it to his mechanic. For anybody who's about to go try and rebuild or put turbo to a 1.8 liter R18A1 engine, rods, man, just spend the money. Get new rod bearings, main bearings, and get new rods. Slap it back together with new pistons and rings. Get a good hone. If your cylinder walls are good, slap that turbo on there. Get about 250 reliable. Engine performance. We got ourselves a Honda R18, new pistons, new bearings. Actually,
hit that like button,
pretty
subscribe.
nice job here. We didn't find nothing too wrong with this bad girl. Honestly, I don't even think we needed to do all this, but we did a quick hone job. As you can see, we got an S45 crosshatch in there now. And a little bit of carbon scoring vertically. These old rings for the old pistons were... the oil control ring was very plugged up. The head looked like it was a 150,000 mile head. And then I realized that we have this plug here. So if you guys have a 2006 to 2008, in some cases the 09, R18 Z1s and A1s, your block would crack here. So they revised it and put this stupid thing here. The rebuild begins, ladies and gentlemen. Yes.
Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd.
Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, baby.
And mama cooked the breakfast with no harm. I got my grub on, but didn't dig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the dough. Thinking, will I live another 24? I gotta go, cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the ass drop. Had to stop at a red light, looking in my mirror, not a jacker in sight. And everything is alright. I got a beat from Kim, and she can fuck all night. Called up the homies and I'm asking y'all, which part are y'all playing basketball? Keep me on the court and I'm troubled. Last week fucked around and got a triple-double. Freaking niggas every way like MJ.
Honda, go vroom vroom. Okay, guys, today on Redneck Engine Performance, we moved all these cars around because Here's the infamous flipped Honda Civic. Time to pull the engine and transmission out of this car and send it to the car crusher. Stay tuned. Today, this driveline will be right here. And here is the picture of this Honda on its roof. Yep. 25 mile an hour. Somehow ended on the roof. Well, today on Redneck Engine Performance,